Welcome to the Academic Decathlon Guidelines for Judging Interview. First and foremost, thank you for volunteering. This program would not be possible without individuals such as yourselves. In case this is your first time judging an Academic Decathlon, here is a brief overview. The Academic Decathlon is essentially the Olympics of academia for high school students. On a team, 9 students compete in 3 different divisions. Honors Division, which is classically grade A students, Scholastic or classically grade B students, and Varsity or classically grade C students. Schools may also have additional participants referred to as alternates. Students compete in a variety of events including art, music, language, literature, science, math, social science, and economics. These events are objective, while the speech and interview events are subjective. During the interview event, a student will deliver an interview that's 7 minutes long, and there is no penalty for going below or above that time limit. You will ask predetermined interview questions and follow up those questions with anything to seek clarification or expand on the student's comments. Do not ask students where they attend school or any questions regarding race, religion, creed, ethnic groups, national origin or ancestry, political beliefs, or affiliations. Please allow the student to complete their comments before moving on to the next question or completing the interview. Let's look at some judging guidelines. While you're scoring, remember to be fair, objective, and consistent with each student. Begin your session with each student with a score of 5 and adjust up or down depending on their delivery. Evaluate a student in an interview setting to rate their ability to conduct the following. 1. Informally and orally present ideas and responses that are appropriate to the setting and the questions that are being asked. 2. Listen to the comments and inquiries of the interview and elaborate with interesting detail and vivid impressions while avoiding repetition. 3. Does the student establish and maintain rapport with the members of the interview group through voice, gesture, and attitudinal posture? 4. Do they use voice, vocabulary, and language structures as appropriate to informal oral communications? Additional guidelines include reflection of actual performance. If a student delivers a good performance, they deserve a good score. Try to create a relaxed and positive atmosphere for the interview. Be sure to listen attentively and show interest. Refrain from giving the student any leading comments which are positive or negative at the end of the interview. You're more than welcome to wish them luck in their other events throughout the competition. Now, let's look at scoring. Remember, it's important to remain consistent. Score each student by the rubric, not against each other. It's not a ranking process. Give good scores when they are warranted, but also score accordingly. You're scoring their performance, not their effort. A student may try hard, but they may not warrant a high score. During the competition, judges are not to discuss the scores with each other because it's not a collaborative process. So what is a reasonable score? Your evaluation form should contain 10 total marks when you are done. When we're evaluating the voice, we're looking at what you're hearing. How is the voice being used? Is the student using the appropriate inflection rate and volume? If a participant has an accent or a dialect, do not let that be reflected in the score. When looking at language usage, evaluate the correct usage of grammar, as in pauses at the correct times. Are they using enunciation properly? Are they changing their voice tone and volume to reinforce a thought they are trying to make? What's the appropriateness or usage of slang and other words? Consider their interpersonal skills. Are they able to build rapport with the panel? Are they interacting and engaging with you as a judge? When we're looking at the nonverbal pieces, we're looking at everything besides the voice, like the movement that supports the intent of the speech. Are they using natural gestures, expressions, and body positioning? When we're looking at manner, we're asking ourselves if the student seems self-assured and confident. Are they enthusiastic about conducting the interview, or are they just going through the motions? Are they direct in their answers and provide clarity? When considering their listening skills, we're looking at if they provide appropriate responses to the question being asked. Are they paying attention to those speaking, including yourself? Are they actively listening during the process? Now, let's look at their answering skills. Are their answers clear? And do they address the questions being asked? Do they offer complete thoughts to explain their responses? Are they using appropriate responses? When we're looking at specific responses, is the content thoughtful and reflective? Are they insightful answers that reflect their personality? Are they answering with conviction and confidence? While looking at overall effectiveness, we're looking at the content and if it directly relates to the purpose. Does the student hold the listener's interest, or do the listeners become bored and stop paying attention? How was the interview received by the judges? When we're looking at appearance, we're looking at the physical presence of the interviewee. Is their overall look neat? An important thing to remember is that students come from a variety of socioeconomic backgrounds, and we're not here to judge them, but their appearance should be neat, clean, and well-groomed. Be sure to record your scores correctly and completely. This may look different depending on your region's competition methods. In conclusion, interviews that score the best are 9s or 10s. They'll hold your attention, they'll make valid points, and they are delivered in a way that captures your attention. These speeches should blow you away and leave you wanting more. A good interview deserves a 6, 7, or 8. They can be an overall good interview, but they may not score as highly in all areas of the rubric. Thank you again for being here, and we hope you have a wonderful time participating in this event.